guys, my name is Cassidy. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an Ipsy Plus unboxing for the month of October 2019. It's a little late. I got my box like a week ago. I was going to say a month ago. I did get one a month ago, but I also got one a week ago. And I wanted to talk about it. I want to show what I got in this month's box, and then I also want to talk about my feelings towards Ipsy Plus and just Ipsy as a brand. I'll put that will be at the end, and just the showing what I got this month will be now. So for starters, they started doing bags again this month. This was the first month that they started doing bags again since last December, and this is what the bag looks like. It has like the shifting sequin, but it's black on both sides. One side's shiny and one side's like less shiny. It's like more matte. It's got Betty Boop on the outside and the inside is red. And the zipper charm is just a little red heart. So it's a cute bag. Let's get on with what's inside of the bag. I already threw all the packaging away, or well, I already recycled all the packaging and everything, so I don't have any of that to show you. First thing that I got was I got a 3-piece set of the Farrah brushes. I have gotten Farrah brushes like 4 times now, I think, in Ipsy Plus. The only other brush that I've gotten is I got a foundation brush by It Cosmetics back in March, I think. This one I used to get flexi brushes, honestly, but these have on the very ends of them are, that's kind of gross. The very ends of these brushes are deep indigo color, kind of, which is really hard to see. I didn't even notice it till I watched somebody else's video and they pointed it out. I was like, oh, okay. I haven't used these yet. I have another set of Farrah face brushes that I haven't used either. I've used the eyeshadow brushes though, and they're alright. Next thing that I got were these lip glosses by Jules Smith Beauty. They're in the shade Namaste All Day and Serene Queen. Those are the shade names. That's what they look like. This one has like more like of a gold peachy shimmer to it, and this one has a little bit of a gold shimmer but not as much. I don't have like the booklet anymore that had the prices of what everything cost, so this is where this book counted as one item, the brushes counted as one item. Next thing that I got was this highlighter, and I've gotten this brand a lot in Ipsy. I've had Ipsy for 3 years and I've gotten this brand quite a bit. This is the first time I've gotten a highlighter by this brand though. And their packaging always looks like, you know, like a pencil, and then you open it and there's a highlighter in there. It's a really nice highlighter. It's like a pale pink purple shift kind of thing. I like it. Like, it's kind of up my alley. I was gonna wear it today, but I decided not to. This is in the shade Ultraviolet. The next item that I got was this priming water by Touch and Soul. It's called the No Problem priming water. This is a K-Beauty brand. I used this today. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It is liquid. I've never had a liquid primer before. Of course it's not gonna. I was expecting it to have like a spray that you just go. I think the Smashbox one is the spray. I don't know. I've never used that one either, but I think it is a spray. That one is a dropper though. So, and the last thing that I got was this Betty Boop cheek palette. I already have fingerprints all over it. Betty Boop and Ipsy blush palette. It says it's a blush palette, not a cheek palette. So that means these are all supposed to be blushes. That's what the inside of it looks like. I haven't used these on my face yet, but I'm not that impressed with them when I swatch them. They look okay there. But they're not like the most pigmented. Like you can't even see one of them. Where is it at? You can barely see that. And it, like I said, it says it's a blush palette, not a cheek palette, so that's not a highlighter. I mean, you could use it as highlighter, obviously, but it's not even barely showing up. And they show up more on camera than they are in person. Like the middle one shows up the most. They're not that pigmented, honestly. So, like I said, I haven't used this on my face yet. I can't really give a review on it just from swatches. It's not that impressive. But I also got some add-ons. Sometimes I get add-ons because there are things from like regular Ipsy that I would like to try. So I get a little sample of it for like $3. And sometimes it's products that I wanted that they decided that I wasn't gonna get, so I had to buy separately. So the first one I got was this Spacey Beauty. I'm not sure how you would say that. This is a jelly blush in the shade It's October 3rd. A good Mean Girls reference. This is the blush that I'm wearing today, which I don't ever put that much blush on because I'm kind of afraid of it. Not gonna lie. And it's more pigmented. Well, it's not showing up as well on the camera. It's a little bit more pigmented than the Ipsy one. It says it's a jelly, and I was expecting it to be more squishy, and it's a little bit squishier than like a regular powder, but it's not really what I was expecting when I read jelly. You know? And the second thing I picked up, I'm not sure if this was in Ipsy Plus or if this was like just in Ipsy Ultimate, but I know that I didn't get it in my Ipsy, so I bought it separately, was the Pharmacy Green Clean. I've been seeing ads for this a lot and like stuff about it, so I was like, you know what, I want to give this a shot. I haven't used it yet. I am excited to use it. It comes with like a little spatula. Like, you know it's fancy when it comes with its own spatula. I don't think I've used anything by Pharmacy before. It doesn't really have that strong of a smell, but the little bit of smell it does have, it smells nice. This is what the inside of it looks like. I have scooped out a little bit to like see what it felt like. I'm excited to give this a try. I'll probably give it a try today to get all my makeup off. So I'm excited about that. That is everything that I got in my MC, including my add-ons. I only got 2 this month. So now we'll get into my thoughts on Ipsy. Okay, so let's start with the add-ons since we just talked about those. I feel like a lot of months I don't get what I want, so I have to buy what I wanted as an add-on. And another thing about add-ons, which I don't really mind doing that, it's just like every month it gets a little old. But also with add-ons, if you buy an add-on and they repeat that item in a few months, you might get that item again that you bought as an add-on. And some items, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you're like, okay, cool, I get another one. But sometimes you don't want a second one of that item, you know? So that's just a heads up. It's not good or bad. It's just a thing. But also, my Ipsy bags used to come super, super quickly. And this past year, they've started coming later and later. And part of it is because of the post office not knowing how to post office. Some of it is from the Postal Service and DHL. But some of it is from Ipsy not shipping it out and shipping it out from a different facility. So I think the reason why it's taking longer to ship out is because I have been buying add-ons since that's become a thing. So I don't really mind that it's taking a little bit longer. but it's also shipping out from a different facility, like farther away from me. I live in North Carolina, and all of my Ipsy bags up till this year have been shipping from North Carolina. But this year, they've started shipping from Kentucky, which, in case you don't know, Kentucky's further away from North Carolina than North Carolina. I don't know if it's just that that's the facility that does add-ons and the North Carolina facility doesn't do them. I don't really know. But like I said, I only just got my Ipsy box on like the 18th, I think. I don't even remember. When I used to get them within the first 2 weeks of the month, I used to get my Ipsy box. So it's just, it has gotten pushed back a little bit, which, you know, again, isn't a bad thing. Like, it still comes every single month, but it has gotten later. So that's just a point. And also the bag. So when Ipsy Plus started a year ago, last October, they were doing a bag every season. You get a bag every 3 months, once a quarter. And then they did that for 2 seasons, for fall and winter. And then they stopped doing it and said they were going to start focusing on what they're putting in the bag versus giving us a bag. So we didn't get a bag until this month. So like 10 months we didn't get a bag. And for a lot of people that subscribed to Ipsy Plus didn't get a bag at all because they weren't able to subscribe until like March, I think it was. And the bags aren't that big of a deal. I know some people don't even care about getting bags. Like, they just want the makeup, which is fine. But if you do care about the bags, like, that's a thing. Again, I guess it doesn't matter. Because now we're going to get a bag every single month versus once a quarter. But the bags have changed as well. So, like, this is what we're getting now. This is just, it's a nice bag. Don't get me wrong. It's a cute little bag. And it could hold some stuff. It's a little bit bigger. It's like a bigger version of regular Ipsy, of the $10 Ipsy, which I think is $12 now. It's just a bigger version of that. And now that they've introduced Ipsy Ultra or Ultimate, now that they've introduced Ipsy Ultimate, they get an even bigger bag. I don't know what it looks like. I didn't get Ipsy Ultimate. I wasn't that impressed with the spoilers that I saw, so I didn't even bother. But the bags, the first 2 bags that we got in Ipsy Plus were these ones. I actually get a lot of use out of this bag versus all of my old Ipsy bags. I almost never get any use out of them because this one is so much bigger and it holds a lot more, and it's deeper, it's wider, it's sturdy, which just proves that I use it. Like, it's actually a really nice little bag and that I use a lot. The second one, this one was in the winter, was for winter. So this one, I got this in December's bag last year. And it's got the shifty sequins like this month's bag does, but they're blue and silver instead of just shiny black and matte black, which again is fine. This one's more of a clutch. I haven't used this one because it is not really a makeup bag. It's more of like a little clutch, but it's still just the teeniest tiniest bit bigger, and the bottom is rounded so it can, and the sides have this on it so they can expand a little bit and hold more than this can. So it's just, the bags are not as nice in my opinion. And that's just the first one. That's not all of them, but I'm sure they're going to be shaped similarly, which I guess makes it easier for Ipsy to be able to give one every single month, because these were different from each other. They're not the same shape and they went in the same design that regular Ipsy had that month. Now all three bags all three options are getting the same design but different sizes. What I've been noticing with Ipsy Plus is that they have been repeating a lot of items. Like I said with the add-ons, like if you buy an add-on, a few months later you might get it in your bag and they don't consider what you bought as an add-on or what you bought through Ipsy Shop. I've never bought anything through Ipsy Shop, but I have bought add-ons like I've mentioned. And they don't consider those when they're like, their computers are doing their thing to figure out what to send you. So you do get repeat items. Like the first month they had the Huda eyeshadow palettes. I decided I was getting one and I decided to add on one of the other ones. And fast forward a few months later, I get the other one in my Ipsy bag. And they've had a lot of Huda palettes. So, but the one that they decided to send me is the one I had bought as an add-on. And I emailed them because I was like, I don't really need a second eyeshadow palette when I already have one. And they were like, well, can't really do anything about it. Sorry, you can pick one of your items for next month if you want to. Here's 3 options. None of those were things that I wanted, so I didn't choose anything for that month. And now you can choose every month. Like starting this month, they've allowed you to choose one item, which is cool, I guess. Like I said, like if you buy an add-on, they might send you that product again in a few months because they have been repeating items a lot. Ipsy Plus has only been around for a year, and like this is the 13th box, and they've already repeated so many items. Like if you go and you look at the list of all items, like they do pretty good at not repeating items unless you buy it as an add-on and they don't care. But like they do pretty good about not sending you the same item in like your normal bag or bought more than one. So they do pretty good about that. But the items, like if you go and look at all the items, there's a lot of repeat items over and over and over again. So by the end of the year, everybody gets the same thing. So like you end up getting the same thing as everybody else eventually. Like you just get it in a different box. And I've noticed on social media that a lot of people have been commenting that they don't really take the beauty quiz into consideration when they're choosing products to give people. And I think part of that is that they just have so many repeat items that they have to. I don't know if they're just buying too many of these products or getting too many of these products. I don't know how Ipsy gets their products, but I don't know if they're just getting too many of these and so they have to continually send them out for 6 months straight. I don't know what it is. But like my sister also has Ipsy Plus. I'll get something 1 month and then a few months later she'll get it. Or she'll get something and a few months later I'll get it. And I've had it longer than she has. I've had it about 6 months longer than she has. Products that I got in the first 6 months that she has now gotten and this past 6 months. And it's like I said, it's repeating a lot more than regular Ipsy ever did. Like they get just enough new stuff that nobody's getting repeat items again unless it's an add-on. Unless they bought it as an add-on previously, then they don't care. Also, I don't feel like every single bag is worth the $25 because I have gotten items that I have gotten in Ipsy Plus and regular Ipsy before. Like I got a fingernail polish, the same brand that I have gotten in regular Ipsy a bunch of times. I got my Ipsy Plus a few months ago and it was an ugly color that I'm not gonna wear anyways. I was a little upset by that because it was like I used to get this in regular Ipsy all the time and then like the next month they had it in the regular Ipsy, so I was a little upset that in my Ipsy Plus I got an item that is usually regular Ipsy tiered, you know, when it could have been a nicer product. My sister also got a fingernail polish, but she got one by a different brand. I don't know. Just the fact that it was an item that goes in Ipsy, like regular Ipsy. The fact that I got it in Ipsy Plus, like they give it in regular Ipsy as like a trial size sample, but then I get it as a full size product even though it's the same size. I feel like I'm complaining a lot, but I have gotten some good things in Ipsy. Like I got an It Cosmetic foundation brush. I love it. Like cosmetic foundation, which is alright. It's not like my favorite foundation. I probably won't repurchase it, but it's good. It's free foundation. And I've gotten a lot of Ofra highlighters. I got a Morphe highlighter. I got a Tarte mascara in my first box, I think it was. That was so long ago. It was a year ago. It was a good mascara. But then I've also got things that are like, didn't feel like was really what Ipsy Plus was about, but I've also got products that didn't really work for my skin tone. So that kind of goes with the whole, they don't really listen to the beauty quiz. They have released Ipsy Ultimate this month was the first one, but all the spoilers I saw for it weren't good. Like it wasn't exciting. It wasn't good. I don't want it. Like when I first heard about it, I was excited. I was like, oh, you get more products. That's kind of cool. But then it wasn't, the products they were sending to people weren't great. So, I don't know. I paused November just because I need a break. 3 years, I need a break. I paused November so I could do BoxyCharm to see if I like it better. If you like videos like this, not the ranty part. I mean, if you like the ranty part, let me know because I can do more rants. I have a little build up anger. If you like beauty unboxings like this, subscribe because I do have a BoxyCharm coming. I subscribed to them and I thought I was gonna get November, and I'm getting October, so that should be here within the next week. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to see that. I think I've touched on everything that I want to talk about, so I will see you in that video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below on your feelings on Ipsy. If you are subscribed and you like it, if you're subscribed and you're like, or if you're not subscribed and you're just watching this to see if you should subscribe. It's not terrible. Some people really enjoy it. I personally have not been enjoying it that much. I don't want to say that I don't enjoy Ipsy because I do get some good products in Ipsy. But I just feel like, I don't know, it could be better. I'm sad because I've had Ipsy for 3 years now, and I know I just said a lot of like negative things about it, but it's still fun to get something in the mail once a month, and you can get the regular Ipsy for $12. I think they changed it, which is just small samples, or you could get the Ipsy Plus or the Ipsy Ultimate. A lot of people really do enjoy it. I do get some things that I enjoy. I just want to try something else because it's been 3 years, so I'm taking a break from Ipsy and I'm gonna try out BoxyCharm. But I will see you guys next week with BoxyCharm unboxing. It'll be fun times. I have no idea what I'm getting. We can see what we can experience that together if you stick around. Goodbye.